So congratulations to begin with. But tell me, how was the journey?
So, don't you think it will be a loss to the nation that one doctor trained for 5 years, then we lose him?
Can you think of things that money cannot buy?
Can you comment whether all these environmental issues increase the inequality or do they decrease the inequality in Haryana?
So, do you think there is hypocrisy or a very relative understanding of morality in we humans?
May I come in, sir? Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Please take your seat, Ajay.
Thank you, sir.
You're Ajay.
Yes.
Ajay, you're comfortable?
Yes, sir.
And English is going to be a preferred medium. So let us start. I want you to introduce yourself to the board.
Sir, my name is Dr. Ajay. I am 27-year-old and...
Loud.
Sorry, sir.
You can be a little louder.
Sir, I did my graduation from PGIMS Rohtak and my interest areas are gym and fitness training, and I used to teach in school time and other interest areas like meditation and pranayam.
Okay. Ajay, you are qualified doctor.
Yes.
I can see that you're coming from a very humble background.
Yes.
Right? Your father is a laborer and still you have managed to become a qualified doctor and you're here. So congratulations to begin with.
Thank you, sir.
But tell me, how was the journey and what are the areas you believe that helped you in reaching this stage?
Sir, like when I was in the school, my teachers and my parents always want that I want to do my best in the career. So, but due to the lack of financial capacity, my teachers helped me to get some books and some tuitions along with extra classes. After that, sir, when I passed from my school and my father took a loan for my PMT coaching, and during that I started doing home tuitions to sustain the fee for the tuitions and regular earnings.
Okay. Ajay, you're coming from Haryana.
Yes, sir.
Haryana is a strange case where the economic development has not led to social development.
Yes.
And even on the economic ground, it's one of the highest per capita state, and despite that, unemployment level are probably the highest in the country. Why Haryana is such a peculiar state where one development is not leading to other development?
Sir, there can be certain reason regarding this issue. Like there are various indicators, like Haryana is doing good in economy, but in education sector itself is accompanied by various issues, like there is lack of focus on skill development and lack of focus on other activities, like lack of industry academia integration that leads to unemployment in Haryana.
Okay. You're a qualified doctor.
Yes.
When we talk about the health scenario of the country, we see a strange thing that the government pushes on insurance. Yes. I mean, paying rather than actually building the primary health infrastructure. Yes. As a doctor, tell me what kind of discrepancies, what kind of anomalies occur because of this? You have insurance, but you don't have a primary and secondary healthcare infrastructure.
Yes, sir. Sir, there are issues at primary healthcare sector level, like there are infrastructural issues, but there are various instances like the poor people do not get benefit of that, but having insurance will lead to their access to healthcare to the other areas where they have infrastructure facilities. So we have to focus both on insurance as well as primary healthcare setup.
Okay, thank you.
Ajay, you take interest in fitness. Did you use the lift or did you just climb the stairs?
Sir, I use the stairs.
You use the stairs? Yes. And you always do that?
Yes.
Very nice. And you have an outstanding career, so many interests. But MBBS, getting admission into MBBS, it's so difficult. And the cost of training is enormous. So, don't you think it will be a loss to the nation that one doctor trained for 5 years, then we lose him to something else?
No, sir. Actually, I don't think so. This because when I was actually I have mentioned like I was working with the NGO during my college days. So in that we used to do camps in slum area and rural areas, where I faced some situations like they people like migrant workers and slum people are not used to get aware about the health services, and they are facing these particular challenges due to multiple issues integrated with health. So by using my medical knowledge, I can use this particular opportunity to help them in a broader perspective rather than doing an isolationist work in the particular OPD or health sector.
So that does it mean that you change your mind from medical profession to the civil service during because of your experience in the field?
Yes, sir.
That's right. But suppose you're posted in the IT sector or industry, so how will your medical knowledge help?
Sir, in our medical profession, we used to do a hard work and do a lot of analysis. So in IT sector, due to my analytical skills, I can do better in that sector also.
Okay. Then you said you used to go to the field and work with the people. Didn't you have NSS in your college?
Sir, we do have NSS in college, but due to various activities like I have to do home tuitions to sustain my work, so I was not able to participate in that also. And I was part of NGO, so I got some less time to do activities.
Okay, thank you.
Ajay, it's good that you've reached the interview. And you mentioned about the fact that you had a very difficult, journey up to here. Can you think of things that money cannot buy?
Yes, sir. Sir, money cannot buy happiness.
Okay.
Money cannot buy mental relief.
Okay.
And beyond all these things, money cannot buy the spirit and the particular thing we got from our parents, like love.
Okay, so now let's go back to the three things that you mentioned: love and spirit and happiness. How do you get that?
Sir, as my parents said, like they don't want money, they want me to be happy. So they always wanted that I should do best in my career, I should do best in every aspect I have. So I got that blessing from my parents. So that is the way they love me, and I got that from them. And the spirit is, sir, there are various instances people have money, but they have lot of busy schedule, due to which they cannot find that mental relief.
Okay. So you think monetary, strength or monetary comfort is not essential for success?
Sir, monetary comfort is essential for basic needs that we do have, like monetary requirements are necessary, but up to a limit. Beyond that, it can lead to certain disadvantages to the personal life and work-life balance.
Okay, so let us come to the practical part of it. There are some people who say that government servants are, highly paid. That in a poor country like India, we shouldn't pay our government servants so highly, and the money should be used for some other purposes. Do you agree that there should be a wage cut for government servants?
Yes, sir. Actually, sir, for working in the service, every servant want to work in the service where there is good incentives for motivation. So for motivation, there should be adequate the pay wages. Rather than cutting, we should motivate the public servants to give an adequate amount of the salary they have to be.
But adequate is a very relative concept.
Yes, sir.
How do you address that?
There should be, sir, criteria like government is doing as a pay matrix according to the level of services and according to the level of inflation we have. So according to that, the requirements, government should decide what should the adequate amount a public servant should be given.
Okay. Let's get back to your medical thing. There's this huge malnutrition and stunting of children and all that.
Yes, sir.
What all measures has the government provided for to kind of mitigate these issues?
Sir, government has started midday meal scheme, and now it is known as PM Poshan scheme, in which government is doing the particular providing nutrition to the school going childrens. And sir, there are other schemes like taking care of women and child, like providing the vaccination to the women and the infants to prevent from the malnutrition. And there is a program called Anemia Mukta Bharat program, which particularly focus on the reducing the anemia prevalence in the society.
Okay.
So, Ajay,
Yes.
you are from Haryana.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, what are some of the major environmental issues which Haryana is facing right now?
Sir, one important issue is the stubble burning issue, which is prevalent particularly in the winter season due to the burning of stubble, particularly from the rice and wheat. Another important issue is the degradation of water level, that due to irrigation, heavy irrigation, the water level is depleting. And one important issue is that due to green pollution, there is overuse of fertilizers, and due to that the soil fertility is decreasing.
Okay. Tell me, when you look at all these environmental issues, can you comment whether all these environmental issues increase the inequality or they decrease the inequality in Haryana?
Sir, in my opinion, these environmental issues is going to increase the inequality in Haryana due to the issues like decreasing soil fertility, decreasing water table. The poor people are more vulnerable to these issues, and that hamper their daily wages and economic capacity.
Can you give me an example?
Sorry, sir.
Okay. You have been a gym and fitness enthusiast. Gym is generally considered that it is more accessible for those who can afford it.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, what measures can you suggest in order to make gym and fitness more accessible to everyone?
Sir, one important thing we can consider, like we can promote home activities as an alternative to gym who cannot afford the gym. Like we can focus on daily routine exercises like home exercises in which we can do push-ups and pull-ups and other activities to promote the good health. Along with that, we can promote the ground or field activities to promote good health. And other things are, we can promote health awareness and focusing on the research and development to decrease the cost of the equipments in the gym, so that it will be more cost friendly to the person who want to do gym.
You talked about the cost of the equipments of the gym. See, all these equipments, most of the good equipments, they are getting imported from foreign countries.
Yes.
Why do you think that when India having such a large population, when there are so many gym enthusiasts, yet we are not good in manufacturing the good gym equipments?
Sir, there can be various issues. Like one is the less focus on the expenditure on the health, particularly the exercise thing, like in our sport activity in the India. Another important thing can be, sir, the particularly the metal and the other thing, like from which the particular gym equipments made of. Other thing is the lack of awareness regarding the gym and health in the India can be the issue, sir.
Okay. You talked about the declining water table in Haryana.
Yes, sir.
Tell me that what is the government's Haryana government doing in order to prevent this issue? What are the Haryana government's measures so far?
Like, sir, I am able to recall one scheme like Mera Pani Mera Panchayat from Haryana government, which is focusing on the preventing the high uses of irrigation water. Other schemes can be like the central government scheme which is implemented in Haryana, like Pradhan Mantri Sinchai Yojana, in which there is focus on per drop more crop to efficiently utilize the water in the education sector.
Thank you, Ajay.
Thank you, sir.
Ajay, can you name 2 events related to domestic politics of India that had impacted our foreign relations with neighboring countries? I'm giving you hints. Think in terms of Sri Lanka.
Yes, sir. Like sir, one event I am able to recall is a recent event. Like there are certain skirmishes with the Bangladesh itself. Like
Okay, let it be, Ajay. Have you heard terms like India Out campaign in recent times?
yes, sir.
With respect to which country?
Sir, it is respect to Maldives, sir.
So why Maldives is showing a sign of change in their approach towards India in current times?
Like sir, there can be certain reasons for this particular issue. Like sir, one is the increased Chinese investment and Chinese influence in the Indo-Pacific region, due to which Maldives is reluctant to do some activities. And another issue can be, sir, the change in regime in Maldives. It is leader specific, so change in leadership can be the important.
What is xenotransplantation, Ajay?
Sir, xenotransplantation is the particularly transfer of organ from another species.
Which animal is considered to be the best candidate for xenotransplantation?
Sir, recently in news, the pig is considered the kidney transplant from the pig is used due to in particularly areas of xenoplantation.
Why pig is considered to be the best one? Any specific reason for that?
Sir, there can be reasons like one reason can be genetic makeup, and another can be this, sir.
And your take on we humans, we are in general abhorrent of the animal pig, but we are willing to accept their organ for our survival. So do you think there is hypocrisy or a very relative understanding of morality in we humans?
Yes, sir, there can be ethical issues related to the xenotransplantation. Like one is the use of animals for the benefit of human beings.
Okay. And do you think fitness means only physical one?
No, sir.
Then
Fitness includes, sir, mental, physical and emotional well-being, sir.
is there any integration between mental and physical fitness?
Yes, sir.
Can you elaborate?
Sir, when I used to do physical activities, like I get mental relief from stress.
That means you believe physical activity is the precondition or the first step towards mental relief, mental stability.
Actually, sir, in my opinion, this particular thing goes for me, but it can be variable for individual. Like someone want physical activity, some do meditation and yoga for the well-being.
Thank you, Ajay.
Ajay, I'm sure you have seen Indian Constitution, have studied polity, right?
Yes, sir.
So health is in which list? Which entry, which list? Health is your sector.
Yes, sir. So health is a state subject.
It's a state subject. And we still have Union Minister of Health. Isn't it forgery to Constitution? It's a matter which is in the state list. Why should Union has a minister? Minister means it will be reported to Parliament. Parliament will enact act. How can Parliament have acts in matters of health?
Sorry, sir, I am not able to.
This is your subject. PNDT Act, you must have studied, right?
Yes,
It is enacted by Parliament or it was a state legislature?
enacted by Parliament.
How can Parliament enact act on matters of health? The similar situation came about the Farms Law as well, if you remember. Agriculture is a state subject, and union want to have enactments on health issue. What is your take? Do you believe that the center, the union, is fast becoming far more controlling and our federalism is at risk?
Sir, there are instances where center can make laws to promote the welfare of the citizens, because our federalism is a sui generis in which center can do make laws considering the state autonomy.
But where is state autonomy here? If center is making laws even on the state subject, then where is the state autonomy? I want to know your analysis. I mean, you're not responsible for it, so you need not be apologetic about it.
Sir, center should take the recommendation from state while making the laws or acts regarding the state subjects.
Let's leave it. Before I let you go, there's a friend of mine who's a doctor, and he claimed that doctors coming from the underprivileged section, SCs, STs, especially SCs, they face problem in establishing private practice. They may get job in the government sector, but it is very difficult for them to establish private practice because people have less trust on them. Do you believe there is some merit in his argument? And if yes, do you believe that the medical profession is also full of casteism?
Sir, in my opinion, it can be the issue due to lack of financial capacity. They will not be able to start private practice. But in personal opinion, that I didn't face casteism in the medical profession. Like, we are treated as equal in our profession. Like, and we will do activities and sharing responsibilities to each other rather than putting responsibility on other basis on the caste.
Fine, Ajay. Nice talking to you. Your interview is over. You can leave now. We'll be asking you to come again for the feedback session.
Thank you, sir.
So, Ajay, your interview is on 25th of February.
Yes.
Right. It's going to be your first interview at the UPSC?
Yes, sir.
You're happy with your performance today, or you believe it can be better?
Yeah, it can be better.
What are the areas you need to improve?
Sir, one is the theoretical portion,
Okay.
like polity. I can revise.
Okay.
One is, sir,
louder bolo beta.
sir, this is my first interview. I am facing the mock interview.
हिंदी में बोलो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, परेशान नहीं।
मॉक इंटरव्यू भी पहले ही है।
मॉक भी पहले ही है सर।
okay.
तो थोड़ा सा नर्वस था सर, तो उस पर काम करने की ज़रूरत है।
राइट।
थोड़ा सा आर्टिकुलेशन में इशू है सर, मैं हिंदी में अच्छा एक्सप्लेन कर पाता, इंग्लिश में
क्यों नहीं लिया हिंदी?
सर उस टाइम पे किसी ने बताया नहीं कि हिंदी में लिखना चाहिए था।
See, it's not the most advisable thing, but if you believe and that there's a difference of huge difference, then you can take permission there. So can I? Mostly they'll allow you. Maybe थोड़ा सा उनके दिमाग में इमेज में आएगा कि अंग्रेजी वीक है, but कोई बात नहीं। See, Ajay,
Can I just add that आप अगर मिक्स करके बोलें 70% अंग्रेजी 30% हिंदी, that will go like that, no problems. जरूरी नहीं कि आप 100% अंग्रेजी बोलें या 100% हिंदी बोलें। अगर वो कहते हैं इंग्लिश में बोलो तो आप 70% अंग्रेजी बोलो, 30% हिंदी बोलो, that's okay. It's very well accepted.
Don't worry about the language thing, ठीक है? See, overall, Ajay, see, you're an interesting candidate. आपकी जो struggle है वो साफ साफ दिखाई देती है और board will be mindful of that. ऐसा नहीं है कि वो इसको ignore कर देगी. And is current you'll be having attention, you'll be having, I won't call it sympathy, but you'll have their in a sense they'll be
favorably inclined
to you. लेकिन position of IAS is not something that can be given to you. You'll have to earn it, right? So my understanding is that you're a good candidate. Your subject knowledge is not bad. It is only when more than one subject intersect, वहाँ पर जब आपको दोनों चीज़ें अप्लाई करनी होती हैं, वहाँ पे कभी कभी आप थोड़े से हिचकिचाते हैं, थोड़ा सा लगता है कि you take a little bit more time. My advice will be that practice a lot. See, interviews में intersecting areas are the most important areas where more than one branch intersect. जैसे आपके लिए हेल्थ है, हेल्थ पॉलिटी, हेल्थ इकोनॉमी, जहाँ जहाँ इंटरसेक्ट करेंगे दैट विल बी द एरिया यू हैव टू वर्क अ लिटिल क्लोजली, राइट, एंड दैट विल बी इन योर इंटरेस्ट. बट ओवरऑल if I talk about the specifics, your walk-in is good, sitting posture in general is good, voice level is okay. There was a few places where it appears a little louder voice will help you, right? Flow wasn't the best, but most likely it was your natural flow. You cannot do much about it. If you can do it, do it. Otherwise, just forget about it. Right? टाई अच्छे से बांधिएगा, ऊपर वाला बटन बंद करना होता है, ठीक है ना? Suit, I mean, it's good, but if you have another suit, you can try. I mean, to
Yes,
देख
sir.
लीजिएगा.
Actually, this I have 2 suits. I want to try this first.
ठीक है.
I will try another suit because everyone is wearing navy blue in the interview. So I should try that, sir.
You'll try that also.
पर ये जो इन्होंने बताया ना
Yes, sir, I'll do that.
कि एक तरफ तो टाई लगाई हुई है, दूसरी तरफ आपका कॉलर का बटन खुला हुआ है,
Yes.
वो बंद कर लीजिएगा. यू लुक स्मार्टर.
So, my most important suggestion will be regarding your listening. At places, it appears that your listening is not the most attentive thing. I mean, listening has 3 layers. I've been telling. One is the hearing, which everybody does, nothing to do. Second is comprehension. You have to understand what is being said. And third is reaching to the core intent of the board member, right? उसके एकदम उसकी जो मंशा है वहाँ तक पहुँचना. Obviously you're hearing. Most of the time you're able to understand what the question is, but there is a core intent of the board member, which is sometimes you're not reaching. My advice is that do practice a lot of that. So you should be able to grasp what actually होता क्या है कि जब भी सवाल पूछा जाता है, there are 2. One is what is the question, and second is why is the question. एक तो कि क्या पूछा जा रहा है, क्या उत्तर देना है, लेकिन इसके साथ ये भी कि सवाल पूछा क्यों जा रहा है, क्योंकि because every question generally is a loaded question. एक क्वेश्चन होता है, उसके साथ पीछे एक मंशा होती है आपकी पर्सनैलिटी के कुछ हिस्से को टेस्ट करने की. What is that? Once you are able to grasp that, तब आप उसी को एड्रेस कर रहे होंगे फ्रॉम द वर्ड गो, एंड दैट इज द बेस्ट कन्वर्सेशन, राइट? बाकी आप बहुत अच्छा कर रहे हैं. आई एम श्योर यूल डू वेरी वेरी गुड. आपका बैकग्राउंड बहुत अच्छा है. बी प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर द मेडिकल साइंस कोर क्वेश्चंस ऑल्सो, ठीक है? यहाँ पर हमारे पास अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं थी ऐसी, लेकिन हो सकता है वहाँ पर कोई एक मेडिकल प्रोफेशन से कोई व्यक्ति बैठा हो, तो बी प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर द कोर क्वेश्चंस ऑल्सो, राइट? एवरीथिंग एल्स इज इन प्लेस. आई एम श्योर यूल डू वेरी वेरी गुड.
Thank you, sir.
ऑल द बेस्ट.
Thank you.
बस आपकी जो टाई है ना वो ज़रा लंबी होनी चाहिए, ये बेल्ट तक पहुंचनी चाहिए, ठीक है? शॉर्ट टाई. तो ये
अभी जैसे मैं अभी आई प्रिपेयर्ड फ्रॉम द कॉलेज इटसेल्फ, सो देयर वाज नो वन टू गाइड दिस होगा. तो
टोटल फ्रेशर,
आई विल इंप्रूव, सर.
बेटा, फॉर ए टोटल फ्रेशर यू डिड एक्सट्रीमली वेल. यू आर लुकिंग वेरी गुड, ठीक है ना? मैं थोड़ा सा ये कहना चाहूँगा, जिस तरह आप अटेंशन सावधान मुद्रा में बैठे हो ना, if you are just put your hands together and relax, so you will look more relaxed. Just try and put your hands together. If you get और थोड़ी सी कमर पीछे कर लो. You are now looking much more relaxed. And once you relax, the answers will also reflect the same relaxed position. ठीक है? For a fresher, with the very first interview, you have done extremely well.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
All the best.
All the best.